Hello and greetings everyone, the amazing Keitaro team is here, and today I'll tell you about the incredibly useful and very multi-offer feature, which is extremely useful for split testing various content on different landing pages and offers. When this feature is enabled in the flow settings right here, the tracker will know which offer will be selected even before the link to the offer is clicked. With this setup, you can gain several different advantages for your advertising by automating the display of various different types of content on both the landing page and the offer, ensuring that this content will be perfectly aligned with your overall concept, meaning it will follow the way you design this automation. Now, I'll show you with a specific and detailed example how this works and how to set it up properly. And you will be able to apply this example and experience and knowledge to your own cases and adapt it for setting up your funnels. So, here's the case. We have one landing page and 3 offers. Essentially, it is basically the same offer where I applied this multi-offer feature. Now I'll show you how it works. We will test at what price customers are willing to buy your product. Showing it right here immediately, right away. Let's follow the company's official website link. Our landing page opens. We look, and there it is, right there. Our button to go to the offer. Order this amazing Akulax for just 75 zlotys. We then click on the offer button and see that it takes us immediately to the offer page where it clearly says the price is 75 zlotys, which is an absolutely incredible 50% off. The previous price was indeed a whopping 150 zlotys. And here as well, accordingly, the same thing on the forum. Now let's click the company link once again. We see that on this same landing page, a different price is already being shown, namely 150 zlotys. We follow the link to the offer and see that the offer here adapts to what we had on the landing page. Here, the monetization costs, well, it was generally 150 zlotys, yes. Now, once again, we follow the link, and now we have 300 zlotys. We go through the same campaign, click the same button to the offer, and see that the price here is now 300 zlotys, whereas it used to be 600 zlotys, for example. All of this worked within the same campaign link that I clicked on. The same landing page that we have here in the flow, and essentially, basically the same offer in terms of content. However, I used the multi-offer feature to showcase different content within the main content area. Now, I will show you how it works. Let's move on to how it is set up. Let's see now exactly how it is set up. We have a regular flow with a landing page scheme and offers, and we have 3 identical offers. We can now take a look at them here. Well, here it is. One like this, the second one, the same, and finally, the third one also being exactly identical. Well, you saw it yourself in your browser. Basically, it's essentially the exact same offer. In the offer settings section, we did something important. Specifically, we have a tab called Values. This tab is essential for our settings. And here we can add various different values and additional parameters, which we can create as macros or templates such as these. Added the placeholder price and set its value to approximately 150 zlotys, the currency. On another offer, I set exactly the exact same values price, but here it is priced at exactly 300 zlotys. And on the third offer, I indeed actually determined the value price, which was roughly 75 zlotys. And for all of this to work, in order to make sure everything works smoothly, we now go to the landing page configuration settings, go to the code section, and here we will look for it. Price. Here is our code, and now with the code I will essentially reproduce and basically show how it is essentially pulled from here. Once again, as you can see, follow the company's link and note that here in the scheme settings, specifically the offer selection is enabled, meaning that essentially the offer is chosen before the click. Before the click means when we go to the company's link here, before we click the button to go to the offer, these 75 zloty are already pulled from the offer. The tracker took this macro, this value from this offer where it says 75, and pulled this value here to the landing page. In reverse order, if for example we go to the page with 150 zloty next time, thanks to the tracker, we know for sure that the transition will be made not to the one with 75 zloty, but to the one with 150 here. So the mouse click has definitely gone to this special offer, and the tracker knows this and shows us this macro of 150 zloty exactly from here, where we set these values right here, exactly, definitely. This value, it pulled it exactly from here to here. We are now on the landing page, but the value was pulled exactly from here to here. Thanks to what? Thanks to the fact that we strategically and carefully placed the offer value price macro right over here, the price of Oculux orders. Here is the sum of Oculux with the price, meaning earlier it was just sum of Oculux. I added this myself, knowing that we have this feature to pull the value in advance. So, where did I get this offer value price from? Naturally, from the documentation. Here we have offer value, which is also just an example. The main thing is offer value. You must include this in the landing page code. Price, currency, title, and everything else will be pulled to your landing page from here. This is crucial for ensuring that all necessary information is accurately displayed. Let's just simply substitute this price and value here with something else, any random one. For example, let's just simply put random right here. And here in this section, we will carefully set the test value. We will do the same for each and every offer. So we have 150 as the value, and we set it to random. Here we put the name that we will write in the code so that the tracker understands what needs to be replaced. In this section, we specify the placeholder name, which acts as a reference point for the tracker. This placeholder is crucial because it tells the tracker exactly what needs to be substituted. And here, we write what it should be replaced with, which in this case is a random value. I write random value because, naturally, you will write your own specific values here and set them according to your requirements. This allows for flexibility and customization in your, and at this very moment it still obviously won't work. I intentionally didn't finish it to show you. It won't work right now because we scroll down and see that the macro is not displayed here. Why isn't it displaying? So we just input the value in the price, but the macro isn't displaying because we changed the macro names here. The value is set to random, whereas before it was set to price. But here on the landing page, we naturally, of course, didn't change it to pull exactly what we need, and now we will replace it. Initially, we had the price listed here, and then we placed the offer value in this section. After that, we decided to put some random information in this area. Finally, we made sure to save all the changes we had made. And let's just replace this here, putting just a bit different and varied values right here and there so that we have them all. In order to clearly see the difference and understand the test values, we will be examining the test values in detail. This includes test value 1, 1.1, random test value 2, 2.2, and another random value 3, 3.3. It is important to note that all these values will be derived from a single macro. The tracker mechanism is designed to randomly distribute clicks among these values. Therefore, we will proceed with the same approach for consistency and accuracy in our observations and results. Let's go ahead and close these windows now. After that, we can take a closer look to review our... And here is our random value. We refresh the page, test value, test value. Naturally, you will of course need to ensure that the offer aligns perfectly and completely with what you write on this button, without any discrepancies or errors. So, to have the same thing here, not 600 and 300, but test value, random value, and any content on the offer can be replaced with these macros, such as test value, random value, and additional content that can be replaced with these macros or any other content you want to test. In your funnel, break it down. If you have any questions about this functionality, I recommend first sitting down, reading the documentation, understanding how it works, watching this video, and then trying it out yourself to get a certain hands-on experience. And if you have any questions, of course, contact our support team. They will get involved, guide you, go through the issues with you, and help with the setup if necessary. Thank you for your attention and have a great day. Goodbye.